Hey, I missed one and crash one. I know some of you might have enjoyed that.
Crash.
Come on. Don't really want to take it, but it's 111 I don't like, but we'll take it. I actually split a little late. 4 frames late, or 4 frames early I split, but whatever. Not enough to make a difference. I just need a halfway decent boneyard now. Otherwise we're starting over. That was a bad Toad Village. That's a really short one, it's like second and a half, so not too big a deal. This one's like 6 seconds. Well, that actually just cost me time instead of saving me time. I swore I was holding enough to the right, but whatever. So how's everyone enjoying the much faster loads of the game? Probably the best thing they ever did to this game was just improve these load times. I think I'm saving like 3 to 4 minutes overall. I wonder how much I don't. Fuck! I was trying to cut that close, but not actually get hit. God damn it. I have like I have like 220 to 230 in loads with the Pro SSD throughout the entire run. That's it. I gotta reroute Warp 2. to the older route that everyone else uses. Well, to the route that everyone else uses. I'm the only one who does a different route. I can just enter 8 first. Run the warp room after the gate cliff. It'll actually be an easier to level to enter anyway. Alright, I'm not gonna say hi, welcome back then, since you're not back. You fatty with all your cheese puffs and snacks that you got and your hot chocolate. When it's 103 degrees out. 103 degrees today. That was close. The game held my input. Like, I tapped it, and it held it. At least I didn't die this time. I mean, not as good as like 3 seconds behind the last run, but whatever. Fatty. I switched too early. We're at 2 seconds. You can keep all your damn hot chocolate and everything. It's freaking 103 degrees. Fahrenheit, which I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's insanely hot. I think you minus 32, then divide by 1.8 or something, I think. So it's like, what, 40 Celsius, I think, if I'm doing it right? Honestly, don't know. So I think, like, if you're doing Celsius to Fahrenheit, you times it by 1.8 and add 32, I think. $39 Celsius. That was close. I said 40. I've been doing this route for a long time, McCurdy. Yo, Evan. I've been doing this route for quite a while, McCurdy. I'm the only one who does this route. Because I didn't have 2 masks from Warp 2, because I, took an accidental hit and Boneyard. I tapped the lava in the final hop slide, so I didn't have failed, but I carried it to there. Hey Simpson, how are you? Simpson. As I said, since I tapped the lava in that final hop slide, which actually caused a body slam, I lost the mask, so I didn't have 2 masks to carry on into Warp 2. So I've done this route for quite a while. I can't split until it's there. Thank you for the follow, Simpson. Doing alright. I actually got about 4 or 5 hours to play today. So, hoping to shave a minute off this time at least. Like, I have like 5 deaths in this run. It's stupid. Yeah, 10.8679 was the initial route that Rico and I came up with. But with only needing to do 1 damage boost and making waves, because when we first initially routed it, we were doing like the 3 mass form and boneyard and stuff like that until we found out that it's faster without. This is before hop slides, remember. Yeah, it's on all the consoles now. PC version apparently lags a little bit. I mean, hop slides are apparently free on the PC version, but there's random spots of lag in the PC version, which just drops all inputs. Hey Simpson, you're looking at it, 46-21. It's one of the splits, which is currently record. Hey Shappins, how are you, man? Rip. That dropped a little early, but not really a big deal. Makes up for not getting the 1. Damn it. I've been failing. I'm gonna have to go back and practice that one. I've been failing it a lot lately. I'm usually pretty good about it. I didn't think the sheep was gonna hit him, so I backed out of it real quick. It's only when I'm streaming. Crash Bandicoot, because OBS is so demanding. I only have that lag when I'm streaming. I'm like turning game settings down to the minimum too, and it was lagging. It's just like random spots of lag, and it would just drop hop slides, all my inputs. Like if I'm in mid jump, Crash is just starting to fall straight down because it's not even registering me holding forward anymore. PC has longer loads, but the hop slides, those like super fast slides you saw me doing, are basically super easy to do on the PC version. The PS4 version is a little, the timing's more precise. And I got a refund for the PC version. They already refunded me it. I was about a second behind. If I have pretty much a perfect level, that guy I will like just barely clear out of his hitbox. So dude. We still have 9 to do, that's right. I just put the reason as I don't meet system requirements. Yeah, I only had like an hour play on it. As I said, it's like if you have under 2 hours played and you've owned the game for less than a month, they'll refund it for no reason. Well, I originally was buying it to more experiment with it. And yeah, hop slides are free and like legitimately free. Air jump is always scary. I said the cycle here changed actually. I had it, but immediately dropped it. Darn it. Actually, I actually figured that out from McCurdy. That you can actually get a hop slide off the end of that oil there. Hey look, we're suddenly minus 29! I had a really bad death in G-Wiz in my PB. How did you not have me follow? Like, we skipped Tiny. We skipped Tiny and Engine Fight. Because we actually want the power-ups from Entropy and Dingodile anyway. And they're also the shortest boss fights. Like if you do, like you could skip Entropy and Dingodile as well, but time-wise it'll actually be slower. It's like 45 seconds for a perfect gate clip, but it actually takes longer to clip into warps 2 and 3 and 4. Or it takes longer to clip into warps 3 and 4. You have to get all 25 crystals to open the Cortex fight, because we do skip into warp 5. We skip the engine fight. Like, conveniently, the two shortest bosses are the ones with the two important power-ups in the middle warp rooms. This could actually be gold. I don't think I've ever had a run where I've gotten every single one of those hop slides, and took that one like literally to the end of it too. Just lost like 1 or 2 slides out of it. This could actually be a gold dynamite. A little sloppy right there, but whatever. Ooh, just barely gold. Yeah, we skip out on Roach Slam Bazooka. Dude, God, I can't keep up with chat because you guys are talking to each other as well, and it's like I actually have to practice on levels. This is actually on the 44 pace right now. Because I lost like almost a minute. I lost like 45 seconds in Sphinxinator. So if we can get through Warp 3 without really losing any more time, or minimal time loss, we have a huge amount of time to save in Warp 5. Or Warp 4, I mean. And a little bit in Warp 5. My Warp 5 was actually pretty decent. Yes. We can go for the fastest ride here. Which means this Deep Trouble should be a gold. We never actually got this without rerouting. Perfect fucking Deep Trouble. How's that not a gold? That shows you how good my dynamite and my deep trouble golds are. Dude, I lost a single mask in deep trouble, and that was losing the vehicle early at the end too to damage boost through. Why am I on the outside? Oh my god, I just screwed myself here. I had the other vehicle level in my head. I'm behind, I'm behind, I'm behind. This is a bad road crash. This guy's gonna get in my way here, ain't he? Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad though. Like, at least I can easily go to the left of this car, which makes up some of the time from an average. Really good off-road touch there, but I accidentally touched it a second time. But yeah, we're only about a second behind where I should be in this level. It's not too bad. I made up for the time because with certain vehicles being different positions, I was able to get a little bit tighter cuts in certain areas, which made up for a little bit of the time lost from getting bumped twice in the beginning. Once is actually fine because it actually sets up a cycle or a vehicle position later, which makes it a lot freer and saves you time. PS4 load screens are so quick compared to PC. PCs are slow as shit for loads. Oh yeah, I actually got a good 15 and 13. Fuck. I hate going against good doubleheaders. Hello. I landed in a bad spot. What the fuck? I'm so glad that spin killed them, because if I died there, that would have been run over. Didn't lose as much as I thought, but that was still a bad doubleheader. But losing that mask sucks. We have a mass ticket in high time still here, McCurdy. Just means we do bye-bye blimps first in Warp 4. I was actually a little ahead of where I usually am right there. But because of that mistake, I ended up having to wait the cycle here. Because I actually got a little ahead, I actually had to do something, cost me a little time to fix it. The PS4 version, not that I'm aware of. I didn't jump on top of the bars. I jumped around the bars. That would really suck, because if I fuck up entropy here. Alright, we have to skip, because if I enter with one mask, we do a different route. If I enter with 0 mask, we do this route. Before, we would never change the route because there was no reason to. We would just do Sphinxinator with 1 mask, which we're going to be doing anyway. But because we're doing gate, and you lost your mask in engine, but because we're doing gate clip and we can keep our masks, we actually are you know, wanting to do the bye-bye blimps first. Like, we just, like, whatever, and just kept our route the same. But now I have to switch between one of 2 routes based on if we enter with no mask or not. Ideally, I would enter with 1. Woohoo, minus 9 minutes. Alright, guys, my overall, just so everyone knows, my overall goal with Crash 3 right now is a sub 4450. So I need a 4457 or better is my overall goal for this right now. Just because that will make it the fastest any percent run for the N.Sane Trilogy. Yeah, my PC is said it can't really handle the PC version. Not with streaming, as I said. RBS just eats up. But yet I have like no issue streaming Dark Souls 2 or whatever. Like, I've played other PC games with not an issue. It's like Dark Souls 2, Diablo 3 I've streamed before, or Hearthstone. Never. Well, Hearthstone's not demanding. Dark Souls 2 though, I have that up on max settings. I don't know why I have the issues with the crash for PC with it. Like I said, I've tried changing all the crash settings to the minimum. Alright, when we get to Sphinxinator, some of you might yell at me because it's gonna cost me a few seconds. But I don't give a fuck. I don't want to lose like 45 seconds to Sphinxinator again. Hi Shame, if I didn't say hi already. I said, like, with you guys talking in chat, and like my normal time to look at chat is usually between levels, but I don't have much time between levels anymore. Ooh, backflip. Yo, boom. We're like minus 40 right now. on minus 40 on record. But again, there's a new trick that was that is doable as of there's a new trick that is doable as of like 2 days ago. Yeah, it improved it by like a minute 45 seconds. Which you'll actually see that at the end of Warp 4. Rip. I'd probably kill it early door cycle. Yeah, I'm not risking it. It's only like a second or so anyway. Also, the cycle there did change. I'm being a little bitch here. I'm just actually letting these cycles move some before I go. If I leave Warp 4 with 2 masks, I'm gonna do Bug Light first. If I have 1 or less, I'll just stick with my regular route. So it depends if I get hit at the end of 19 or not. No reason to mock tornado through this section because you can't get a faster cycle. So it's like, why bother even doing it? That was really wide there. Anyone ever check to see if you can randomly die in that spot anymore, so I don't have to play so safe? Or did the patch fix that? Though the patch did also change one of the cycles in 19, which actually cost us about 2 seconds in the speedrun. Which is annoying. I'm not going to go for the super risky strat of one top that thing. Yeah, you can still die there, alright. I said, boom. So once I get to this next level, you'll see the change. We do it twice in the run. We've already done it once. I have to do the safer way in the beginning of Future Frenzy. It's not on my muscle memory anymore to do the faster way. It only saves like a second half, 2 seconds, and it's super fucking risky. Thank you, whoever that was. Fuck. Went too early. That just cost us about 8 seconds. Yo, boom, that was you. Thank you, man. It's a new level. They added a level, which actually I haven't even downloaded yet. The patch just opens up the portal to it. Like normally that platform got actually reversed. I could have done a mock tornado there still, but I just dropped it by accident. Whatever. We're gonna lose time this level, but I had like 50 seconds to save in my entirety of Warp 4. That's been a decent warp 4, not a great one. That was awkward. Actually, normally there's a damage boost I usually do on this level, obviously not there. But I'll be doing my standard warp 5 route now since I got hit there. Like, I usually do a damage boost here at the end. Oh, but look, we're minus minute 9! Screen's gonna go black. Should go black one more time. You can actually move during that, but fuck that. We do that to skip the tiny fight as well, to go into warp 2, just doing it the opposite direction. We still want to fight Dingo Dial and Entropy, because again, mind you, Dingo Dial is only like 58 seconds, Entropy's 59 seconds. And with them being the second warp rooms in, it's actually, you know, takes a little longer to get to them. But at the same time, they have the 2 power-ups we want for movement tech. Double jump and tornado spin. So it's convenient that double jump and tornado spin are on Dingo Dial and Entropy, the 2 fastest fights. I misread that cycle. I messed up a little bit. But it's fine, it's fine, fine. I'm at a bad angle here. We managed to fix it. Barely managed to fix it, but we did. Burp, derp, 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 derp. Went to read chat for a second and I tapped off route. Because I was basically on a straightaway for the moment. That is not easy to do. That is an insanely tight window. You have to have the cop car working in your favor too there. I always drop it a little. It's possible to take the boost all the way to right there on the ramp. Or always drop it a little early to make sure I don't get hit by the cop car. Just throw it up already, Crash. Yeah, it's 100% brand new level. I actually have not played it yet. So I can actually download it and play it for you guys. Because I have not played it or seen it. Like, I've seen, like, very, very minimal gameplay of it. Like, literally, like, 30 seconds. Now, the person doing it was a fucking casual scrub. I didn't know what the hell he was doing at all. I said I already do plan on submitting this to AGDQ because we can, with the skips, mind you, the skip alone saves like a minute and 50 seconds that we do twice. Minute 40 to about a minute 40 to minute 50 or about. Hard to put an exact time on it because we haven't done all the math. But yeah, and I'm gonna actually, you better, man, I haven't seen in a while. But I'm also planning on submitting future tents with no power-ups. said I plan on submitting future tents with no power-ups. Because they have said that future tents is possible with 0 power-ups. I'm not saying collect all the boxes and all. I'm just saying go through the level. Now I said if I left Warp 4 with 2 masks, I would have done this level I would have actually done this level first to get 3 masks form there in the beginning. Actually, I had a pretty solid Warp 5 in my PB. That was a terrible mock tornado, but I didn't get it there. Thought it was too close to the edge, so I kind of chickened out, honestly. Two levels in Cortex left. I think I did. Yeah, I did 21 first at my PB because I accidentally entered 21 first. But I had 2 masks. I meant to do 25. I went to 21, like an idiot. Thankfully, I had the 2 masks, so I still had the 3 masks from here. There's about a 1.5 seconds faster way to do that opening section, which involves Death Tornado spinning between the enemies and all, but fuck. Not exactly the safest. And not having 3 masks from here is pretty bad. Not mean to take that hit there, whatever. As long as I have 1 Master Flame Passion, I'll feel safe. I haven't not had a good cycle here in a long time. I think these cycles got switched, or I've just been playing bad. So that was actually a good cycle. That was a good level. Well, let's just not fuck up Flaming Passion, bro. I paused there for a moment. I thought I jumped too far. My cycles are a little off because of that. And this is why I like having a mask here. I have to be super careful here. Because I have not hit a checkpoint up to that point. That was a safe flaming passion to a degree, but I don't care. We're through it. Don't fuck up Cortex. Don't fuck up Cortex. Don't fuck up Cortex. Don't fuck up Cortex. My heart is racing, guys. It's gonna be about 10 seconds off the overall goal, but holy fuck. Come on, Cortex, give me good RNG. That's pretty damn good in the first phase. I played it safe in some areas, Smarky. Like in N.Sane, I actually let the platforms move a little bit instead of jumping right away. Just to make sure I got that huge time save I have there. Middle one's a little annoying. Those hitboxes are ridiculously huge. This would be a high 46, I think, with old strats. I think it would be like a 4650X or some shit. Oh, terrible mind cycles. I have to wait for them to all explode. Not too bad of a power up though. "10 seconds off the gold, but off the goal time. But G fucking G. McCarty, beat that now.